right, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached that time in the night where there is but one fight remaining, which means it is your Rebellion 13 main event time. Proudly sponsored to us by JPS Coatings. This is 5 by 3 minute rounds in the 55 kilo weight division. Coming to us first out of the blue corner, please make welcome Brodie Stalder. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Sitmonchai.
PPAP. I have a pen, I have an apple, apple pen. I have a pen, I have pineapple. Pineapple, apple pen, pineapple pen, pineapple pen, pineapple pen, apple pen, pineapple, apple pen. Apple pen.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rebellion 13 proudly brings you your Rebellion 13 main event of the evening, proudly brought to us by JPS Coatings. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is trained out of Elite Conquest, amassing a massive fight record of 73 fights for 46 wins, 21 by way of knockout. He has campaigned all over Australia and Thailand, fighting nothing but the very best. He's a two-time WMC Australian champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Queensland and representing Australia, Brodie Stalder. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, formerly of Thailand, but now calling the northern suburbs of Victoria his home. He is also one of the most anticipated Muay Thai stars to come to our shores and being wagered to display his wares. Trained by George and Jason Castro out of Maricot Muay Thai. 89 fights for 75 wins. He is Sitmonchai. Both fighters, Waiku Ramoy.
5 rounds, 3 minutes. Full Thai rules, fight strong, fair, obey my instructions all the time. Good luck, Chody Cup. Let's go.
Here we go, Muaythai fans. We are seconds out. Main event time. For round one.
Main event time, Rebellion 13. This is the big one. This is the one that has been much spoken about. Brodie Stalder, and I reckon I've commentated Brodie for at least 10 years from the early days of fighting on the Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, and indeed on the big Evolution cards. Stalder's represented himself proudly as one of the toughest competitors in this division, taking on one of the up-and-comers, 18 years of age, Sitmonchai. But you can't understate his record. 89 fights, 75 wins, and the complete Muay Thai fighter at 18 years of age. There's something special.
Sitmonchai, labeled by the Thai media as Baby Ponsane, after the legendary Ponsane Sitmonchai. He's all aggression. I think that's what we're going to see very early in the fight.
Take probably half a round to work out Brodie, but Brodie has fought many Thais because being so light, he's only had Thais to fight. It's been very hard for him to get Westerners to match up against. So the big shows in Queensland have always had to bring the imports in, and the Thais obviously stack up perfectly with him. Have a look at him go, Brodie. Just a tough campaign. He's lost nothing of his technique and power, and when he boxes, he certainly can throw down, and has disposed of a few opponents via the KO route. Stalder, a two-time WMC Australian champion, speaks loads of credibility, fast-moving, great reaction time. He's not going to make any rookie mistakes. Have a look at the speed even downstairs, Timo, of Stalder. Again, just chopping away at that inside thigh, outside thigh, inside thigh. The Aussie doing a fine job at this point. But he knows that Tia's going to try and step across and work that big round, the low kick.
Very impressive first round by Brodie.
Inside, outside, all power. He's certainly been well prepared for this one. Loving overhand right from Sitmonchai. Chopping outside, up high with the round kick, Stalder. Lightning fast moves from him. He's certainly looking on tonight. Centre referee Elias telling the fighters to fight. They must engage. Stalder with the gloves up nice and high. Sitmonchai letting the high round kick go, but the Stalder's reaction time is pretty spot on for this one. Inside, outside fine. And for mine, I'd say I've given that first round to the blue corner, the Aussie Brodie Stalder.
ซ้ายมาขึ้นก่อนเลยกูไปรอมันก็เจ็บกูโดนเตะบ่อยตาย
Have a look at the speed and the power of these low kicks. Stalder transitioning from the overhand right to the inside thigh. His body roll is perfection. So he throws one shot out and transitions beautifully into the next shot. So rotating left and right and throwing technique as a result. The clubbing overhand right shot of the round from Tia from his side, but Stalder just with those chopping low kicks, in my opinion, just scored too highly.
Yep.
Round 2 of 5. The first round was a cracker, and I'm sure the second and resulting rounds is going to bring us more excitement. Stalder working that inside thigh nicely. Oh, and clubs here, Sitmonchai. Only taken as a knockdown, but it looked like almost a clean shot. Again, as I said, look out for the power punching of Brodie Stalder.
Tia looks a little bit surprised by the accuracy and power.
And speed, yeah, exactly. Let me tell you, in this weight division, not too many Aussies that fire as fast as Brodie. And I haven't seen him fight for a while, but geez, he's lost nothing. In fact, he's moving with a lot more power than I think the last time I called him. Nice angles, nice work. And Brodie is certainly putting down some good scoring shots on the tie. Tia Sitmonchai, dropping body, goes up high, comes down low. Nice angular work from the Aussie again, steps out. Probing jab. Stalder just measuring with that lead hand. Nice. Again, push kick measures off. Inside thigh. Tries for that left hook, big left hook. Beautiful rotation of the body. And I'm telling you, if there's any fighters that are light and want to see how to fight, just have a look at the Aussie now. Have a look at the movement of Stalder for his size, generating a great amount of power, and accuracy is all there for him, the Aussie, at this point. As you said, Timo, I think he's been taken a little bit by surprise. Here, Sitmonchai, the tie.
Yeah, definitely. I've never seen him taking himself back so much. He's almost feels like he's not really in the fight. He doesn't really know what to do at the moment. But
it's a very, for me, obvious he should be trying to get in and clinch. He's tested out the outside range, he's tested out the boxing, but there's not been a real test in the clinch. So I'd like to see him to get on the inside and just measure and see where Brodie's at in the clinch. But geez, he's starting to just crack away at those legs, lead and rear, just kicking even at the checks now. Even the defended legs getting kicked at. So yeah, now of the two brothers, I think Tia, from your accounts, you've told me that is the stronger of the two. Getting a count. Will he get up? It's a hard night at the office for Tia Sitmonchai, and in fact, Stalder is now reversing the result that we saw his brother do earlier. It's another count.
No, get down! 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Into the round, saved almost by the bell there, Tia Sitmonchai.
yes, a Sitmonchai fighter taking so many low kicks is very unusual, and then it almost looks a little bit like this Tia is not really here. I'm really surprised.
I don't. For me, I'd say he's not been allowed to do what he normally does. I think Brodie at the start, they were matching him kick for kick, but I think Brodie's just got generating more power. So for someone like, someone to be out kicking and out powering a Sitmonchai fighter, it's pretty rare.
Watch the guy, he's waiting for 1 minute. He's waiting for 1 sec.
That low kick, I want you to double up on it. Step to the side of it. Low kick, step to the and then chop it around the back of the leg. His leg is sore now. He's struggling to pick it up. Yeah? He's struggling to pick it up.
Once again, we'll have a look at the relentless attacks on that lead leg from the Aussie Brodie Stalder. Just chopping away. And the Sitmonchai just wore a lot of low power kicks. And interesting, I think, tried to check, but even when he did check, Brodie just kicked around his knee, just went full on attacking that kick. Whether it was there for the taking or whether he had it up, Stalder just went full power and really opened up with the down low kicks. Well, folks, the third round of our main event. I'm Mark Hammer Castanini with the Timo Rouge. And we're calling all the shots of this spectacular main event. Rebellion 13. It's been action from the get-go. Knees and knees, they're in the clinch now.
That is the only chance now for Sitmonchai to stay in this fight. He can't allow many more low kicks to hit.
Definitely, he's got to create something, but Brodie now working on the instructions from the Riddler, Darren Reese, in the break. Told him to step out and attack that leg still. Sitmonchai now trying to close the range, take out the major weapon of Stalder, which is obviously the outside thigh kick, but he's also tenderizing the inside thigh with his lead leg. So Stalder just relentless in his attacks. Another count being put on Sitmonchai. This time I think it's Brodie. He's not going to get up for this one. It's all over. It is all over. Tia Sitmonchai. And Brodie Stalder, who's done a Donald Trump and got the upset win here. Everyone on paper had said Sitmonchai was the one to watch for the night. But Stalder and the group in Queensland, they had different ideas. And as I said to you, I've seen Brodie go around for over 10 years. He's been fighting just as long. You know, early years, always had hard fights, fought many ties. He's had some epic battles, some of those evolution shows and the big events in Queensland. So he loves a big occasion, he loves a big fight, and he loves a hard fight. And tonight he delivered. And geez, it's version 2 of Brodie Stalder, and what an exciting version it is, folks.
We see here one more time the end of the fight. The biggest upset of the night for me. Brodie Stalder defeats Tia Sitmonchai.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and 57 seconds into round number 3. Your referee has put a stop to this bout, declaring your winner by a TKO. Blue corner representing Australia, Brodie Stalder.